to
Sorry.
where Raizo
My dog.
Raizo is now stepping off the dais, and we're gonna be at the start of the skill challenge essentially. But I actually know how it works this time, so
Hey,
that's a plus.
there you go.
And
Yeah.
so I'll give you guys a quick, because Mike, it's gonna run a little differently than the one you did. So.
Oh yeah, I know that was different. That was different than a typical skill challenge. I was trying to make mine just a little more interesting. I'm trying out a couple of things.
Yeah, this is different than any other skill challenge I've run anyway, just because it is map oriented, so it's a little tricky. But anyway, so there's two ways we can do it. We can either roll initiative at the beginning, or we can roll initiative several times throughout the challenge to change the order of things. I like the idea of rolling the initiative at the beginning and just keeping that initiative the whole time.
That's what I would say.
It's gonna get weird.
It'll add more time, and if we have to roll each time, and
so, and then also it's each area is one skill challenge. So whoever's turn it is, their success moves the party forward. It's not individual, and it is not based on your speed. So it's like you do a challenge to clear through an area. So that's the thing I was fucking up on last time too. You don't just get your 30 feet of movement. You clear an area with your challenge.
So that part you're doing like I did earlier. There's an area, yes, and then your success gets you through it or whatever.
Right. So yeah, that'll work the same. Spells, you can use a spell instead of a skill check if you want. And for cantrips, a cantrip can only be used once across the entire party. So if somebody uses it, no one else can use it through the skill challenge. And a cantrip will work just like a skill challenge check would, but if you cast a leveled spell, if you want to do that, that is an automatic success if you can justify how that spell is going to work for your situation. So there'll be points in it where like that would make sense to like cast whatever spell. But if you want to try and cast, fireball to get through jump across a chasm, then no, that's not going to work, sort of thing.
But the skill check itself is your action, right? So like so you can't do guidance to then do a check, correct?
Correct.
The guidance would be your action. So you would essentially like auto fail your thing. Okay.
Right.
Just making sure.
You could take an auto fail to cast guidance on somebody else, but I mean that seems not worth it to me. But
no, yeah, that thought, yeah, it went through my head for a second. Was like, I don't see any benefits to that at all. To have a guaranteed failure.
Yeah, for a possible success, it's not. And a D4 is nice, but it's not good enough to really warrant it. I don't think, but that's up to you guys. The next thing, tools. You can use tools in, like, if you're proficient in thieves' tools or in carpentry tools, you can use those as your check instead of a skill check also, as long as you're proficient in them.
Question on that. I tried looking this up. So Smith's tools, would my hammer count as part of Smith tools? Because that's what blacksmiths use.
I would say yes, because of your specific deal. It's not a regular war hammer. It's your special hammer.
Yeah, since it is a blacksmith's hammer, yes. Okay.
Right. So we got that situated beforehand. So.
Well, I just because I can use that as an arcane focus if it's Smith's tools, but I can also use my goggles because they're infused. I can use that as an arcane focus as well. Or technically, I guess I can use.
I think you have to choose one of them to be your arcane focus, and otherwise make the other one your arcane focus. Like you can't have two arcane focuses at the same time. I don't think.
No, yeah, I know. No, it's his goggles right now. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But if
gotcha.
if you ever needed to change it, I was just curious for future reference because I tried looking up the definition of Smith's tools. There isn't one. It just says Smith's tools.
Yeah, the definitions are sometimes not that good.
Because the goggles you would pretty much always have on. The hammer, there's a chance that you probably wouldn't have it out, type of thing.
Yeah, no, the goggles make more sense, but I mean, you'd still need a free hand for any somatic components.
Right. But I mean, I really don't know what's going on, but I guess I'll figure it out once the screen changes. So
yeah, I'll put you guys on the right map here.
Yeah, I'm about 2 minutes from back home, so I'll be on momentarily.
So once it switches everybody over.
Oh yeah, sorry, Matt. You weren't there. I think because you usually put in the session recap. I don't think anyone put in the session recap.
it's all good.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think to remind anyone because Matt's usually on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So basically, we went through the death house. I wrote some stuff. Where is it?
Oh yeah, cool. Do it.
Here we go. We killed the specter, and then I think Zero took the body of a super dead, dried up baby, so he has it in his back for some reason. And then we went.
No, I didn't take it. I think I joked about taking it.
Oh, okay. I actually wrote that down as a.
No, that was a joke. I took the empty armor. I have the armor stuff in my backpack.
Yeah,
and the cutting board. Never forget the cutting board.
No,
you just wait.
No, I had the cutting board because he didn't have any more room in his pack.
No, we were joking about that. I still have the cutting board. Because my backpack it's only bulging full because of flavor, which we will see at level 3, and then it will be no longer bulging. It's purely flavor. There's technically mechanically nothing in his backpack besides the normal equipment. That was pure flavor to prepare for level 3, so it makes sense story wise when he gets his subclass. That's all it is.
So Zero does not have baby.
No, he does not. That was a joke.
But he does have the cutting board.
He does have the cutting board still.
If it didn't come across as a joke, that's because I've been sleep deprived for 4 months now, and my brain. I've been up since 3 today already. My brain is just.
Oh no.
Yeah, so if I go quiet, that means I fell asleep. By the way.
Cool.
We'll just start yelling at you.
Yeah, that would be the thing to do.
Then we went into a room with floor-to-ceiling mirror and a secret stairs upstairs. And then we went to a spare bedroom with creepy dolls. We had children showing up. And I think Rizo gave the children some food, and they told us where to find a door. And then we found gold ring and pouch gems on a dead body that are like gonna help with some of the spells, I think, for Zero. And then 2 gems went to Zero, 1 gem went to Rizo, and then we killed some ghouls and another skeleton with an armor, and then we ended up in a massive room where they were chanting that we needed to kill someone. Carly volunteered for Zuri to die, but was overruled, so we ended up having to escape this room, and so that's where we're at now. There's a giant skeleton there that we're escaping. I think that's
and then nothing happened after that.
Yeah.
That was way better in my notes. All I have is absent.
My notes involve I have a cutting board now, and it is on top of my pack with an easy grasp in case it comes up right now. If there's a way to use it in this skill challenge, God damn it.
All right. So let's have everybody roll initiative.
All right. I'm walking up to my front door right now, so we'll get on.
Okay.
Is it still the link that I pinned last time?
Yep.
It should be, yeah. It has not changed.
Okay.
Holy.
Hey, does anybody know? Actually, wait. Never mind.
Take the alert feed.
I'm thinking of the same thing.
All right. Oh, where's the computer? Usually charged.
Kind of a bad time to get a nat 20 on this.
I mean, is there any time that it's a bad time to get a nat 20?
Still trying to feel out the room to see what's going on, so.
That's true. You're the one that doesn't know where you're at. For a quick reference, right up here is the main entrance to this room, but there is a portcullis down over it. And right here behind Carly is the secret door that you guys found to get into this room.
So we're okay. So are we trying to kill the skeleton, or where do these skill checks come into play? That was kind of part I was missing.
Yeah, so the skill challenge is going to start once Mike gets situated. I will officially start the skill challenge. I don't usually do this, but you cannot fight this skeleton.
Okay.
It's just not going to happen.
Come on.
Like you said, up here there's something blocked off.
So you're telling us we can't commit a suicide TPK? Because don't tell us that. We will do it.
If you all want new characters, this is a great opportunity to get smashed by a giant skeleton.
Okay.
I mean, I do kind of want to throw a couple daggers at him.
I'm not going to stop you.
Lola Goodheart is ready.
So
I'll be back,
basically, so what's happening is the skeleton is chasing us as we go through.
Yes. I'll do a little introduction thing after you're in the initiative, Mike, and then we'll get rolling.
Okay. Yeah, I'm. It's loading up right now.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Deactivate beyond 20. Let me shut off I have an ad blocker, and it acts weird with roll 20, so I'll shut it off in case it acts weird with that too. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Let's get Okay. Let's see if it works. Oh, didn't say it didn't. So that's weird. I clicked on initiative. Didn't say tabletop found. It also didn't send it.
That's weird.
You blocked that too.
I knew it was going too good. Nobody had any technical difficulties until you showed up, Mike.
Yeah, it's. Like I said,
there it goes.
There it goes. That was weird because usually when it's not connected, it says on D&D Beyond. It didn't give me that message though, so I don't know where it was going. Oh, I wonder. Oops, I forgot to log out of dungeon from this morning. It went to roll 20.
Gotta watch out for that.
There we go. Now I'm out of that.
Okay, perfect.
Even D&D Beyond prefers roll 20.
It does. It sure does. Too bad I don't. All right.
Well, you tell me more about that when you get to the more complex map building.
I was gonna start Castle Ravenloft, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do that later. All right. So, as Raizo steps off the dais and the chanting figures around the room start screaming and wailing and chanting for Lorgoth the Decayer, the bones scattered around the room and in that alcove all coalesce into one giant skeleton wielding a giant club, who opens its big toothy maw for a roar, and giant spiders are coming out of its body, scattering about. He slams his club into the side of the wall, and the whole foundation of the house starts to shake and tremor, and pieces of the ceiling start falling into the water as bits of the house collapse, including the door next to Carly.
So there's no more secret door?
The secret door has just been collapsed. So, Zuri, you are up first.
Yeah, so no door, there's a giant skeleton. I'm going to try to get the fuck out of here. So you said what? I can just move, or my action will just be movement?
No, so movement no longer matters at this point. You're trapped in this room.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, the only exit is blocked off by a portcullis here.
Well, can I head toward the portcullis and try to freight up?
There is also everyone would have seen it. There is a mechanism here, like a wheel sort of deal, protruding out from the wall.
Can I try to head over there and try to rotate it and see what happens? I don't think I can get that far, but
No, don't worry about your movement. You
Okay.
can totally get there.
Okay.
So, yeah, throw me. Well, you can choose what kind. Like, I'm not going to make you do a skill you don't want to do. So, what is your plan here?
I'm assuming we're trying to escape, so I'm going to look at that wheel and try to like rotate it.
So, do you want to investigate the wheel, or do you want to try and move it?
Yeah, I could try to investigate it to see if it looks like it would be connected to anything that would seal off this skeleton, I guess.
Okay, throw out an investigation check.
All right. No.
8. Oh no, I lost my success fail card. There we go. So, Zuri runs up to the mechanism and he's just having a hard time figuring it out and wastes a few precious seconds jiggling it back and forth before finally getting it open. And it clicks to the side and the portcullis rises and you are all able to get to the stairs.
Okay.
So
Do you want to move us?
I might just use one of your tokens. Or actually, what I could do real quick. Let's do this. You are the party. Players. Okay. Players. Your permissions. All players owner. Okay. Can you guys all see that white face token?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got no dark vision.
Give it the dark vision.
Okay. That's you.
Ooh.
Do you want me to change the color of it so it's easier to see?
I can see it.
Everybody fine with it being white?
Yeah. Is that like us as a
Okay.
group, basically?
So yeah, this is now the group. Unless you guys decide you want to split the party at some point during the skill challenge.
Okay. Makes sense.
So after Zuri gets the door figured out, on to Carly. The party, actually, you can all move it. So Carly, now that it's your turn, you can move it into the stairwell.
Yeah.
And go ahead and click up the stairs.
For some reason, like, something weird is happening. Okay. Oh. Just being read this up. Oh.
There we go. Okay. So, as the group thunders forward up the stairs, you find yourself back in the hallway. The walls here are still shaking and pieces are crumbling. Coming out from the walls as they start to fall apart, swarms of bugs, centipedes, spiders, cockroaches are coming out of the walls and spilling onto the floor. And as you come around the corner, you have to decide which direction you're going to go. So you aren't doing a skill check just yet. You need to decide if you're going to go up this hallway or back down this hallway. And this is not
Can
just
you remember what's
this can be
there?
decided as a group.
Yeah, exactly. Do
group?
you guys remember what's there?
I know we came in this way and up the. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a secret door, isn't it?
Yeah, that leads to upstairs, the
That's
attic.
that's the way you came down.
Yeah, that's where we came down from, the attic. And we have no idea what's over here because we
Alright.
never went. And we have no idea what's up here because we never went. And we also
Do
so
we want to try and get to the stairs, or like I feel like this could be a bad time to go exploring?
yeah, definitely a bad time to go exploring.
I don't know what you mean. Sounds like the perfect time.
I my vote is go to the way we came.
Works for me.
Okay. So you're going to come down this hallway?
Yeah, this hallway, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and move the token.
Okay. There we
And
go.
keep going. And as you enter the dining room, you see several ghouls munching around on bones and fighting over scraps. And you've got to get through this room. So, Carly, how are you going to get the party through this room?
I'm gonna use my stealth to kind of like try and stealth under the table and through the door without them seeing me. I think the whole party
Okay.
would be crazy.
Okay, you're going to try and guide the party through using
Yeah.
your stealthy ways.
Yeah.
Damn it. Come on.
Jesus.
Oh no.
I have a plus 5 on this as well.
You guys are killing it. You guys are doing great.
We're killing. Don't know who will do it.
Okay, so as the party moves through the room, trying very carefully to get under the table while the ghouls are distracted, somebody steps on a piece of bone or something, and the ghouls all look towards where you are, but you all kind of take a deep breath and hold it, and they go about their business. They do not see you, and you make your way through the hallway. So next is Lucian. Lucian, go ahead and move up to the stairs.
Oh, I still got control of Lucian because it just said it was my
Oh
turn.
shit. Okay, here, let me switch that real quick.
Here you have
I
control.
forgot.
You're
Let's
mine, bitch.
see. So that means configure permissions. Yep, Carly, you are not an owner of Zuri.
Are we all supposed to be moving at once, or are we waiting until our turn to catch up to everybody?
Have you not
You're
been
supposed
paying
to be
attention?
following the white token.
This thing. That's us.
Yeah, we have a group token right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I was confused because I was still down there and everybody else was too. So okay.
Yeah, no, we're just using one token so that it cleans up the action a little bit here.
Okay. So at least my brain's not functioning very well right now. So
First of all, how dare you? Okay, Lucian, go ahead and move yourself to the stairs, unless the party wants to go somewhere else.
Which way leads the stairs over there?
Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'll go over towards the stairs.
Okay. So go ahead and move up the stairs.
I don't know what you did, but I lost sight of the group token.
It's because he went up the stairs. The group token is over here where I'm pinging. Oh, he went back down the stairs.
No, I didn't touch anything.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I still don't see it there.
What What if I move it into this room?
Nope.
Who cannot see the token?
I can say it. We're right in here.
White face? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I do not see anything in that corner.
Well, let me make sure that you are on it. Configure permissions for party. Yeah, everybody is an owner, so you should all be able to see it. I have no idea why you can't see it.
I don't know why, but it just teleported me back to my token.
That's fucking weird.
Let me refresh.
There, this will make things a little bit easier. There, I deleted your guys' old tokens off this page, so there now is only one token, which you should all have ownership over.
There we go. Now I can see it.
Okay, good. All right, so as you're coming up the stairs, pieces of it continue to fall apart, and now that you're up into the main house, it's not all stone around you, it's also wood and what have you. And periodically sprouting out from the walls, you can see the legs of spiders, like giant spiders. And oh, where'd everybody go?
We deleted everybody, so.
Oh yeah. Damn it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put you guys back. That plan did not work out near as well as I hoped. All right. Hey. Okay. And I'll fix your guys' initiative too. Solving one problem by creating another.
Woo!
Okay, so Zuri at a 23.
Best part about that is now I can't see the group token anymore.
Really?
Yep.
Did
Yeah.
everybody else lose the group token?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because all I can see is me down here.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's gone.
All right, hold
yeah,
on.
I'm looking at. I see the room where it was. Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna get you guys back in initiative, and I'll get that fixed, and then I think I know how to fix the other one. So, Carly, oops, here. Carly had what, a 22?
Yeah.
2 and Lucian
19.
had 19. Rizzo
I had a
What?
10.
10.
Borden had an 11. 0 had a 14.
Okay, 0 had a 14. Borden had 11. Okay, does that look right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so now. Oh, nope, that's not what we want to do. Come here, thing. It's gonna get you guys through the walls. Come on, white token. Get down the stairs. Okay, can everybody see the white token now?
Nope.
Not if it's where it was before.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
wait,
just
no.
put it right. I put it
yeah,
right
it's
next to
right
your guys' tokens.
Yep.
Oh
I
yeah,
got it.
yeah. Now
So
I see.
I can't actually see it because I had the light, and I think the light got taken off me, so I can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm probably in there we go. Now I
Oh,
can see it.
perfect. Yeah, we can see it
Okay.
now.
All right, so everybody select that token.
All right.
Okay, everybody has selected the token. So
Yeah.
now, boom, boom, boom. Everybody still following the token?
Yep.
Mm,
Oh.
Okay. Can everybody still see the token?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, good. So it is. Whoa, Zero. You did not have a 20 for your initiative, did you?
No, I had a 14.
Oh, what got fucked up here?
I was up next.
Yeah, and this guy had
It
like
was
a-
my turn next. I know that.
Okay, hold on. Somebody got fucked. No, I think I put the wrong number in somebody's.
Yeah,
So
'cause it was
Lucian had a
Lucian
19.
and then it was Lucian and then Zero, I think. And then I don't know.
And then Rizo had a 10. Somehow everybody got 14s for a minute there. And Borden had 11. Okay. So it's now Zero's turn, right?
Yeah, it said I was up next. That the last
Okay.
one we went. So okay.
Always something. All right. So as you come up these stairs, behind the party, so the last person in line, which would be Rizo, right behind Rizo, a giant spider bursts out of the wall, and it's close enough to Rizo that it globs him in web and starts to try and pull him down the stairs. Zero, what are you doing?
Really?
Really?
Oh, give me man. I'm thinking of like all the scenarios in this.
And
Did not. How far away is the spider and how far away is Rizo?
So if you're at the front of the party, Rizo is 50. Is about 25 feet back from you, and the spider is basically attached to him, trying to drag him down the stairs.
So spider's like if he's 25 and the spider's like 30.
Sure, we'll say 30.
And there is no phase risk, so you're okay there.
Yes, please use magic as much as you want. There's also no Zach to tell you not to use magic all the time.
And then cast spells himself.
Yeah.
Multi-class
I like
into
it
double
that-
magic, and no, I can't use it.
I like that you kept setting it off and getting good stuff, and then he set it off once, and it was a shitty thing. Anyhow,
Hey, I threw up like 5 gold.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. 'Cause, like 30 feet away. I could hit it with something. Well, you said if I use a leveled spell, it's an automatic success if it works.
As long as you can justify the spell, yeah.
How thick is so Rizo's like webbed up like in a net kind of, and then there's like a single strand like strands going to the spider that it's connected to it.
No, the spider hit him with a glob of web, and now, like with its mandibles, is trying to drag him down the stairs. Like it's got him.
Like I'm in his mouth.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So is it not moving very well because it's got its mouth full and it's dragging a heavy thing?
Yeah, it's not running away. It's just trying to drag him down.
I assume there's plenty of like loose debris on the ground at this point, rocks and stuff.
There's a ton of loose debris, pieces of the ceiling, pieces of the wall, bits of stone, bits of wood.
All right. I guess I would try and if I have a direct line of sight at it.
Oh yeah.
then I would pick a rock or so chunk of something that looks like it weighs right between 4 and 5 pounds ish, and
Okay.
I would cast catapult and shoot that rock at the spider's head and try and knock it really hard and get it to drop Raizo.
Are you throwing your cunning board?
No,
Fuck
he's throwing
no.
a rock.
I'm not getting rid of that cutting board.
You throw the cutting board and it creates a portal to the outside of the house.
Yeah.
All right.
No, because I would have to get it out of my backpack, and then because it has to be a loose object, it can't be
Yeah.
being worn or carried. So it would probably be an action to take it out of the backpack. So it's got to be a loose rock.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, can you is it a save or do you roll an attack on that?
It is
Save.
yeah, it's a save. It's a dex save. That's why I asked if it was moving bad.
Okay.
I was kind of asking if it was going to have disadvantage maybe on a dex throw because it's dragging him
And also just 'cause, I mean, this is a success. You are because you're casting a leveled spell. But just out of curiosity, go ahead and roll the damage for that. Just for flavor. 21. Okay, so you pick up this piece
Damn,
of rubble.
3 7s.
Cast
I wouldn't pick it up. I would just look at it, and all of a sudden it would just shoot up for like a bullet. If I'm holding it, I can't shoot it.
All right. You concentrate on this little piece of debris, and this little piece of rubble flies up and at this spider, and just like blasts a hole in it. The spider doesn't quite die, but it is very clearly mortally wounded, and it cries and runs down the hill, leaving Raizo behind.
Nice.
So,
Thanks, buddy.
that'll bring us to Borden's turn. And as the party spills out of the stairwell into the attic, the dust has just kicked up into a massive cloud, and you can barely see. As you're moving through this area, you can hear the screams of the ghost children in their rooms, but they do not come out to harass you. So, Borden, go ahead and move the token out of this room and into the stairwell over here. You're going to have to go down through the doorway because you're trying to go through a wall right now, so it's not going to work.
Am I
So
trying?
you have to come down first to get out of the door. There you go.
You still have me connected with Borden, by the way. It just told me it just said it's my turn on his. It happened last week. I forgot to tell you.
I will get it situated. Okay, so
Move.
my notes are in the wrong order. How did that happen? Get out of here. You're in the wrong place, Paige.
Bad page.
Okay. God, why couldn't they print page numbers? There we go. Apple. What the hell? Yeah, where the fuck is Area 15? All right, anyway, here we go. So, go ahead and click down those stairs, which should take you to the other. There you go. So now that you're in this hallway, this door that you had previously come through right here has collapsed, but you did see, now that you're inside, there is a door on the other side that you are able to come out of. So as you come down and out here, up into that area, there is a door in here that you guys did not open, but it is up here, and it is straining and bulging as though something is trying to get out. From underneath the door, disgusting smelling liquid is oozing out into the area. And all of a sudden, the doorway bursts forward, and a flood of just nasty brown liquid is coming out, trying to sweep you down the stairs. Borden, how are you going to avoid this?
That is a good question. Can Borden try to hold on to something to just not get swept away by it?
You can use an athletics check to grab onto the railings.
Grab onto railings, grab onto the party, just make sure nobody goes disappearing.
That sounds good.
Sure.
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh, nice.
17.
Wait, don't we
With-
need to get downstairs?
I mean, you want to go somewhere, but you don't want to be forced somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So, with seemingly little effort, Borden is able to just muscle through this tidal wave of filth, holding on to both a railing and the party behind him, and is able to keep his feet and the party safe. So, where are you guys going next?
I believe we need to go downstairs.
Well, it is Rizo's turn, so Rizo is in control of the token.
I mean, Razio.
It's Rizo. Get it right.
I was making fun of the fact that it's spelled wrong.
All right,
Okay.
so Rizo, as you are coming down the stairs, you get to this room, and
shit.
these. Yes.
Where the fuck are? It keeps bouncing around. Where the hell are we
Whoa.
going? Where are we going?
Whoa.
I'm
Where,
trying.
where the fuck are we?
It's not letting me take the token off the stair thing.
You gotta, you have
here.
to, you have to click like in the corner of the token away from the stair
Yeah.
icon.
If you center up on it, it clicks the stairs again.
Yeah.
But you can actually leave it there for a moment, because these 4 statues have come to life and are standing at the bottom of the stairs, pointing their spears up at you, forming a phalanx formation in front of you.
Okay.
Rizo, how are you going to deal with this?
Is it? Did he use athletics last time?
Mhm.
Can I use? And I'm going to use acrobatics to jump over the railing down here to get that to
You
the
wanna-
bottom floor.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics check.
Nice.
13. Oh, are you in a 13 challenge room?
I fucking hope so.
Oh, you did different
The
DCs for each room.
The DC is
Ooh.
varied by room.
Ooh, tricky.
Shit.
Okay. So, Rizo, seeing this potentially deadly obstacle ahead, directs the party to follow his lead and leaps over the railing. And I'm going to move your token here. Boop. Boop. Leaping over the railing and cascading down to the bottom, the very bottom floor. Unfortunately, that is a fall of more than 10 feet. So everyone is going to take a little damage.
Mhm.
Thanks, Rizo.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
right, so thanks.
Hey, is either that or get stuck in fight 4 armor dudes.
You guys are each going to take 6 damage from the fall. So, next,
But hey, we got to get to here.
the whole house has been shaking and crumbling, and you guys feel all of a sudden a very a more concentrated boom as something sounds like it's crashing into this room to the south of you. But obviously you can't see what's in there.
I mean, obviously.
Zero's not doing so hot.
Sorry, I'm not either.
Which is going to bring us back to Zuri. Zuri, you've made it to the bottom floor.
So, can I see if there is a clear path to over here to try to get us out of the door?
There is a clear path to that door.
And open the door and try to get the hell out?
So once you get into the foyer, I'll move your token up to the door here. The very front door is no longer a door.
Oh,
It is in fact a brick wall, as though no door had ever existed. And as soon as you walk into this room, the door behind you slams shut. And you can see at the bottom of the door, slowly starting to form, the door is starting to turn into brick. Zuri, what are you going to do?
He's not that strong.
There's now 2 layers of brick.
So there's brick in front and behind?
The whole front door is totally brick. The one that you came in is starting to become brick. But it is still mostly door at this point. I have a timer here for for as long as you want to take.
Can I can I use my almost like a survival to see if I know how to remove the bricks and get out of the front door?
I don't think that would be a survival check.
Or I mean, can I try to go over and see if the bricks are loose and to like throw them out of the way so we can get enough to open and get out of the house? I'll put it that way.
You could do a perception check to see how fast they're coming in, I guess.
All right.
So roll me that perception check.
9.
9. All right. So by the time Zuri gets himself figured out, the door is almost half covered in brick, but the party is able to figure that they have time, and they are able to bust the door open, really just the top of the door, and shimmy through back into the hallway. Which is going to bring us to...
Right, so that didn't work. So I'm guessing we can get out maybe through like a window. So there's, if I remember, there's windows in this room. So should I go and try and get out through that room?
You can certainly try.
What he said.
Yeah.
As you come into that room, there were indeed windows there. There are no longer windows. They have all been turned to brick.
Okay.
Anyone have a way to blast brick?
I was actually trying to like
I
I don't.
know.
Yeah, I don't. Have a stupid rapier. Well, I have a short sword. I don't think a short sword would work towards that. I have thieves tool, but I guess it's brick. Is it?
It
Was
is brick.
there? Are there other windows in this floor?
I mean, I thought there was some down
Um,
here, but we're not
But
in that
there's
room.
something down there.
Yeah, there were a couple windows in this room down here.
Yeah, but isn't that where the noise came from?
A big noise did come from there.
Do we go down to that room where the noise is, or it's not like there's a huge amount of choice here now that
No.
ordered up. So is that a no? Don't go down there, or is it a no? There's not much.
I mean, maybe take a peek.
Yeah, sure. We'll go down here. Can I use my kind of, where's it? Yeah, can I make a stealth check to kind of like look into what's in that room?
Did you use a stealth check on your
I
last
did.
turn?
Yeah, I
All
did.
right.
So that's why I was asking because I used it on my
I
last turn, but it wasn't like the person before me, if that makes sense. So I didn't know which rules we were going by.
So since you used it on your last turn, I would let you use it at disadvantage. Otherwise, you've got to use a new skill.
Okay, then I will use an acrobatics check to like kind of jump at the top of the door to look in.
I mean, it's a solid door. There's not like a window.
Oh, okay. Fine, then I'll just use acrobatics to get into the room, and that's it. Like,
How?
like I'll open this door and then I'll jump on top of this thing with the crossbow ready. Does that work?
I mean, okay, yep, that'll work.
Oh, man.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
Are we allowed to make suggestions?
Yes, you absolutely are allowed to make suggestions.
Maybe like a sleight of hand to open the door real quick, look in, and shut it real quick.
Oh yeah, no, that's probably better. Can I do that then?
Is your sleight of hand modifier the same as your acrobatics?
It's too higher.
It's too higher.
Okay, we'll use your roll, and
Okay.
Add 2.
So Carly approaches the door and opens it, and then
Oh
shuts it.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Thanks to whoever's suggestion that was. That
You're
would have
welcome.
ended really badly for me.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think that's my turn.
Okay, so then it'll be Lucian.
Mm.
Lucian, what are your options?
So what did we find out that was in there?
The skeleton. That.
Okay. Can we get through this door here?
That is where you came from, that it was being bricked up.
And it's bricked up?
So this front door is brick, and when you were in this room, this door shut and started to become brick, and you were able to get out before it
Completely.
it became totally brick.
I said, should I sobriety? I can Eldritch Blast. Maybe the brick wall.
I would maybe try a window.
Or I could just try on that door right here.
These were already bricked up anyway.
Yeah.
No, that's not brick yet. Said it started to brick up.
Yeah, so this door it stopped bricking when you were no longer trapped in the room.
Okay, then I'll just try to see what happens when I hit that's actually bricked.
So you are targeting this door then?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just looking at Eldritch Blast real quick. Okay. Okay. In that case, go ahead and roll an attack.
Ooh.
So your Eldritch Blast collides into this wall and does nothing to this brick wall. It is just not even phased by your blast.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's my plan.
So then Zero's up.
Okay, so he just tried to shoot. Yeah, I know it's my turn. He tried shooting this door.
Yes.
Rolled on that one. And hit the wall. Didn't even touch the door. He completely missed.
Yeah.
No, it hit the door. It just
it
did
did?
nothing to the door. Yeah.
All right. So this is what we need to get out of, and it's totally bricked over at this point.
Yeah. We need to find a way out of this house. The front door is in front of us, but it is bricked. all the windows are bricked, and the skeleton, big motherfuckers in this room. And we don't know any other ways out.
Because we didn't take the time to look.
Yep, because we went straight for the end.
So Tom, did you have a chance to look at that sheet, that development sheet I made for you, by chance?
Yes, I actually needed to look at it further, but
the reason I ask is because so he's been working to recreate gunpowder. He has alchemist supplies. He's proficient in it. Could he do an alchemist supplies check to basically try and make something explode that could blow the door open?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
All right. What the fuck ability do I roll for?
Are you coming back into this room in order to try that?
Coming back into which room?
The foyer?
I mean, this door right here is just open, right?
Yeah, but it is partway bricked up.
How is there room for me to get underneath, like for me or everybody?
You would be able to get over the top, but the last time you were in that room, it was bricking up trying to trap you in there.
Could you throw something in there?
I mean, would you let me? I don't know. That's kind of two checks in one almost. Like I'd have to do unless you'd let me just do the alchemist supplies check and then.
I would not make you make a check to get into the room.
No, I mean, like if I just mixed something up and prayed for the best and then lobbed it over the door at the front door trying to blow it up.
I would just make that one check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you do two.
I didn't plan on making explosive stuff yet, but this seems like a really gosh darn good time to try for it. So
sure does.
So yeah, he's gonna take out his alchemist supplies that he's been tinkering with and mix up some stuff. What the hell kind of check is alchemist supplies?
God, would that be an Arcana check?
So,
I mean, Arcana is magic knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe
alchemy is
intelligence.
kind of magic, but here, hold on. Let me pull something up here.
You can
pull up a skill list. See what.
I mean, it depends. Like, it could be a sleight of hand for the mixing. It could be an intelligence for.
No, yeah, I think it's definitely going to be intelligence based for trying to come up with a formula to make something explode. So I guess Arcana check is really, because I wouldn't say history check.
No, because he's not trying to remember; he's trying to figure it out.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
because he knew like the basic ingredients from his master, but never got the full formula. That's why he hasn't had it yet.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be an intelligence check then, for sure. I would let you do Arcana if it's better than your regular base intelligence, but I just don't see it being
I'm proficient in Arcana, so
I just don't see it being anything other than an intelligence check, I guess. 12.
Ah, fuck you.
All right.
At least I didn't roll a 1. That would have been a bad time to roll a 1 messing with explosive stuff.
You mix up a bag of stuff and lob it in here, and it makes a little poof, but it is not the boom you were hoping for.
Yeah.
And, the door remains shut.
Damn it.
So we'll go to Borden, and I'm going to give you guys a quick tidbit. When you were upstairs, there is a balcony attached to the nursemaid's room that you know of.
So,
The nursemaid's room.
Where you fought that specter.
there was a balcony up there.
Yeah. Fuck.
I don't remember where the hell that was in all these rooms.
Yeah, right there.
Well, let me zoom way out. Keep hanging again.
Yep. Right.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta go back to the third floor.
Right, up to the third.
So Borden.
Yeah.
But how do we know
I am
that shit's
saying
not blocked up
I am
too?
not saying the balcony is the way out. I am saying that is an option that you guys were not considering.
I don't
Well,
know.
I don't know.
What's going on there.
Zero might assume if all the other windows and doors have been bricked over, why wouldn't those ones be as well?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was
That's true.
it's true.
But what you do know is that the front door is bricked.
And the windows, you said too, in the one room.
And the windows in the dining room were also bricked.
So every door or window out we've seen so far has been bricked.
But the only ones you've looked at have been on the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the house is pretty much trying to collapse around us at this point, right?
It might
It
be worth it.
is at the start of next round. Things are going to change.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we go up 3 floors and those are bricked over too, then we're pretty much fucked.
It's also, if we go up 3 floors and it's not bricked over, that means we have to yeet ourselves.
I mean, got rope. I'll yeet. Fuck it.
Yeah, Zero definitely cannot just jump 30 feet. He will fucking go unconscious.
Huh.
Almost guaranteed.
Pray that our healer can survive.
What healer?
Oh yeah, we don't have one of those, do we?
I
Fuck it up.
mean, you
You
do.
can
It's just,
also stay down here. I just don't want you guys to like tunnel vision on only one mode of exit. Like that. I'm not saying that this will not that you can't get out the front door. Like
I
that
would
is
say, Borden, it's your turn. If you want to head us up towards the 3rd floor and go that route, do what you
Or-
want, man.
Yeah, or keep trying on the brick door.
Yeah, whatever you think's the right call, because we couldn't technically be having this conversation right now anyway. So
yeah. Board and smash.
Mhm.
It's what he's good at. It's what he does.
okay. What does Borden want to smash?
Maybe
And
not
bear in mind, Borden used an athletics check for his last check, so if you want to use it this time also, you will roll with disadvantage.
I
What
mean,
about a strength check?
I was gonna say he was just gonna beat at the brick with his warhammer.
Okay.
'Cause
So
it's a
you're just
big-
going to straight up attack it?
It's a big blunt force. Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to attack?
Probably one of the windows in these rooms, because he doesn't like the idea of going in here, having it turn brick behind him, and then being stuck.
Okay. Go up to one of the windows and roll me an attack roll.
Don't fail me now.
Hmm.
Ah,
It was not a good.
Your hammer just tings off this brick like it's not doing nothing.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh, that's okay because it was the end of your turn. Rizo, you're up.
Son of a bitch.
fun. Do something, Rizo. Get us the
Or-
fuck out of here.
We're all counting
guys
on
just-
you, Rizo.
You guys are so close to the end.
I tried to blow the goddamn thing up.
I tried
know.
to break a
Fucking
window.
+5 and I rolled a 7.
We're close to the end in terms of like we're close to dying, or like we're close to the end in terms of
No,
like.
you need a certain amount of successes to win the skill challenge, quote unquote, before you get a certain amount of failures, right? That's how a skill challenge works.
Yeah.
It is, but you usually the effect of failing is not you get crushed to death by a house.
That's true.
Yeah. That's fair.
This is a little bit higher stakes than an average skill challenge.
Yeah.
Usually
Just
you're
saying.
usually you're
It
not
is
in
much higher.
Barovia. I mean,
Yeah.
Can I, since he just did that, can I target like the mortar part of the brick and try to dig it? I don't know if I can dig it out, maybe.
I mean, if you're going to try and dig it out brick by brick, that is going to take a lot more than a turn.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
I have an idea. If we leave.
It's gonna take more than 2 rounds just to get upstairs.
I mean, running up the stairs is not a check. Like, you can get as far as you can go.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming because we'd be in this room or first.
Right.
If you're
So,
doing
yeah,
room by
so-
room, so it'd be I would imagine it'd be a check for that room, and then a check for this room.
Might buy us some time. I mean, we do
Time
have
is time
5.
is something we don't have.
But there could also be a check for this room.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe a check on the fucking balcony.
It would be a check on the balcony because we'd be tying rope off.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
watch somebody roll the nat one on the split.
Or you could just yeet and hope that I don't go down and can spare the dying all of you.
If spare the dying doesn't do us any good, then we're laying there at 0.
Spare the
I will
dying.
tell you, you're
stabilizes
thinking
you.
too hard about how many checks
Yeah.
there's going to be.
Yeah, you're still at
Um,
0 and unconscious until you get some sort of real healing, though.
Maybe the skeleton is stuck in the house and
Okay.
it can't come out.
Okay, so I have a pitten.
Mm-hmm.
Can I and a hammer?
mhm.
So can I try to essentially just like stick it in the middle in the mortar and then just try to bang it to try to break up the brick?
Yeah, I would say that's an athletics check.
Athletics? Fuck.
I mean, it's definitely strength based.
I know. I fucking suck at those. Fuck it, I gotta try it. Oh God.
Mm.
Ooh, with a -1, that's
Oh,
brave.
that was so brave.
All right, so after watching Borden struggle mightily against this wall and fail, Rizo thinks that he might have found a weak spot in the brick, sticks his piton in between a few bricks, and brings a hammer. Is that what you hit a piton with?
Yeah, it's like a spike for a handhold.
Yeah, so he
Pound it
brings
in.
his hammer in, and several bricks just break way, and a small hole is in that window
Mhm.
that you could
Piton's
potentially squeeze through.
a piton's actually for you run the rope through it, by the way, when you're climbing.
Yeah, well,
Isn't it
it's a spike.
There's still a
Yeah,
spike.
Yeah,
it's a
you
spike,
hammer it in, then it has a hole through it that you run your rope through, and it's your anchor for your rope, is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But
it
in
has
this
a spike
case,
on it.
it's an improvised chisel.
Exactly.
No, I'm not saying in reference to this situation. I'm saying it's not
Okay.
I'm saying you don't hammer pitons in and then use them to climb up. You use them to anchor the ropes as you climb. That's just mechanically what they do. It
All
really
right, so
doesn't matter. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
Rizo has created a small hole, not big enough to climb through, but something that could be
At it.
gotten.
In the window
So-
there, right
In the
there?
window.
Okay.
Yep, in the window. So
If only I had a pitten and I could have hit it with my warhammer. There.
out in the hallway, you hear another loud crash. And I'm still on my measuring tool. Silly.
Silly
And
Billy.
in this doorway comes the Destroyer, the Decayer. There's nowhere that he fits on this map. All right. So, Zuri, before it is your turn, the house is still trembling and shaking, and now out of all of these fireplaces that had wood for fire and whatnot, this thick black smoke is starting to enter the room.
Okay. So, can I take my shield and try to wedge it in the spot that Rizo just made and try to use it like as a fulcrum to make the hole bigger for the party to get through?
Yeah.
It's a question mark.
I mean, yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. I'm just trying to decide what kind of check it would be.
That would be an athletics, I would think.
Yeah, I
mean,
think also in athletics.
It's using your muscles and leverage to.
So
I
the rules of
I
this
can't be fancy and like trying to like put my feet up on the wall and kind of use acrobatics.
No, that would still be
Jump on
athletics.
it?
I'm just, it's my leveled
So the
spell.
rules
Don't you
of
know
this
that?
The rules of this skill challenge are that you cannot use the same skill twice unless you roll with disadvantage, but it doesn't have anything about two people using the same skill in a row like I thought it did. So I think that you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it
So, yeah.
depends. It depends on where you look.
I didn't
mean-
write this one, so it's like I'm trying to use its rules, so I didn't make up my own. But yeah,
There's,
All right,
I mean,
go ahead.
there's literally no official rule for this for 5e. So
right.
So it's a straight athletics.
Just give me that sweet athletics.
Come on, baby.
That one.
Oh my god.
I hate it how it rolls in the corner every fucking time, and I can't see it until the very end.
All right, so you wedge your shield in, but the house is trying to refit this hole with brick as it's trying to block you in, and you aren't able to make progress, but you are able to keep the house from filling the hole in with brick.
Good enough for me. I'm good with leaving it behind too if I need to. So
Right, so the carousel went away from me for some reason, but I'm trying to get it back.
What happened?
Oh, the carousel thing that showed me who's going kind of like went away for me for some reason, but it does say I'm next. It says you're next.
If you
I
click,
just can't see it anymore.
it'll go away, and then it should be saying it's your turn.
Okay. It's not. It's just saying I'm next, but I just remember that it was me after Zuri. So, right. I'll shove my short sword in the hole and try and wedge it open once again.
Okay, that'll also be an athletics check.
We need someone with a spell.
Oh
we need
my
someone
God.
with a spell. Tell me that wasn't on that
I
one.
have no spells. Jeez.
Oh,
You don't need someone
no.
with a spell. You need a big, strong dwarf to do what he's good at, which is athletics.
Yeah, or a nice Eldritch Blast, or
Oh yeah, Eldritch Blast would work too if he could hit.
I'm getting there, okay?
Butthole Pucker Factor is in effect.
All right, Lucian.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast it. So we can get out. Again.
Is Eldritch Battle Blast what you used on your last turn?
Yes.
Man, why doesn't
it's
someone
gonna be a disadvantage?
Man, why doesn't someone have like heat metal now and just make it hot and make it melt down?
Because that works on metal, not stone.
Yeah?
There's a
question mark?
That checks out.
There's a shield and sword in there, right?
Yeah, but that would just melt on your objects, not the actual wall.
I do.
And heat metal also doesn't melt things; it just heats it up and does damage if you touch it.
Now, if that skeleton was wearing metal armor,
Yeah, we just have to survive 20 rounds. Oh, he did it with disadvantage.
He took the disadvantage.
Oh, shit. Oh, you son of a bitch.
All right, the Eldritch Blast blasts into this wall, blowing a hole in it big enough for you all to fit through.
You're welcome.
And
Oh my
you
God.
find yourselves tumbling out of the house. Actually, before I move you there, I need to make sure that my walls are where I want them. Yeah. You tumble out of the house. But you're not in the clear just yet.
Of course not.
Oh, shitballs.
The house is, in fact, surrounded by a large wrought iron fence about 10 feet high, with a gate that you can see now that you're out of the house is slowly closing, which is on the front end of the house.
Our token is over there. I no longer see it.
No, it's still up here. Still up on the north end.
It went away for some reason. But anyways.
That's okay, because the skill challenge is, in fact, over. You guys make it out of the house. You sprint towards the closing gate. And because you got enough successes before all your failures, No one falls behind and is trapped in the house forever.
Oh God.
I would have been so mad at you if Zero would have gotten trapped after all the fucking work I put into him.
So
I actually thought for sure one of us was gonna die because we had so many failures.
Me
the
too.
trick was you got your successes first, so you had enough successes for everyone to win. So it was just like at that point, get out of the house. So
Damn.
the way that this skill challenge works for party death is if you get your failures too quickly, or you get the failures before you get the successes, the last person in the initiative order gets left behind. And if you fail another time after that, the second and the last and the next to last person get left behind.
Oh God, that would have been me.
Yeah,
Oh, we
dude.
would have just lost
Oh,
right, so that's
yeah.
fine.
So
So
it
if
wasn't
you had
important
not
to get a
your
net
rogue.
20.
If you had not gotten your successes in time, 3 of you would have been left behind.
Oh God.
Fortunately, you front loaded your successes, so it worked out.
Yep. Zero and Rhizome Borden would have been gone.
Yep.
So the party collapses onto the road in front of the house as it just starts to groan and crumble in on itself, and you hear inside Lorgath the Decayer cry out in anguish that he was not able to get you. And you are now
You just hear heavy panting and yeah, go fuck yourself.
out of initiative.
Fuck you, Durst. I can't stand the fucking Durst. Fred, or the other one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, that was exciting.
Just go and break.
Just
Go,
be
just go
one
break
thing
some stuff.
is never be nice to children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
So who was right from the get go, being mean to the kids?
Yeah.
Don't trust ghost kids.
So
You're my new,
Don't
you're my
trust
new
ghost
role
kids.
model, Zero.
Kill all children on sight.
yeah, kill it exactly.
Has it been like, can we tell what time of day it is, or is it?
It's really difficult to tell what time of day it is in general, just because of the atmosphere of Barovia. You can tell it is daytime. But based on how long you were in the house, you would guess that you are probably about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you've got a few more hours of daylight, but not much beyond that. Oh, also, upon collapsing on the ground in front of the house, you are all level 3.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So I made a change. Oh, the plate that I picked up, the only reason I couldn't put it on is because I need like a long rest to have time to incorporate it, right?
Yes,
Okay.
because your Warforged stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, and it takes time to put on plate armor in general.
Right.
Just one quick change that I made to the hammer. It's kind of a big one, but unless you'd rather look at it, I can tell you real quick. It's just instead of basing it off of a D8 one-handed weapon, he's going to get the plate on and stop carrying the shield. And because I had already put in there that he puts a longer handle on it as part of the upgrade. So because it has longer handle, he's going to start using it two-handed. It'll be a maul effectively.
It'll be a maul. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Same damage as the maul. I did all the math to compare it. It still is equal to an average damage.
That makes sense.
Okay.
All right. So you guys find yourselves back on the road.
Did you say Did you say we leveled up?
Yeah, you did level up. So if everybody wants to take a minute and do that, go ahead and level yourselves up.
Do you have a X's token ready to go?
I sure do.
Yep. Everybody's gonna see Zero take all that stuff out of his backpack and quickly, like just in a burst of inspiration after that near-death experience, start assembling a mechanical dog looking machine.
You're finally making it, huh?
I get another set of tools. I already got all the good ones.
I get nothing.
I
Mason's tools, that would have been handy with the bricks.
Oh yeah, that would have been super handy.
I mean, I wouldn't have had him with me, but I'd have the ability to use him. Like if there's something laying around the house.
So
Shockingly, laying on the floor, you find a bag of mason's tools.
so as we
That's how these bricks got here.
so as we head out the door and we collapse into exhaustion, Zuri's going to start seeing some ruins glow both on his hand crossbow and one of his signet ring. They're going to look kind of strange to him, but they're going to start glowing, and now he's got 120 feet of dark vision.
Carly's just gonna turn around and be like, "Okay, well, you're not that special because I can see in the dark too now. I'm just gonna flip you off."
Just a heads
'Cause
up, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I just went Gloomstalker, so I actually do get dark vision anyway. So
How much dark vision?
less than him, 60 feet.
Yeah.
60
60 feet. So
Zero's just gonna point in his goggles, be like, "Yeah, I had 60 for a while now, so whatever."
but I can
We'll see if
also,
that'll help you actually hit anything.
but I'm also invisible to creatures that use dark vision. So
Yeah.
Frodo points
cool.
at his own eyes like, yes, dark vision.
wait,
You're also-
someone just got. Sorry, you got a dog? Did they miss something?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this is X. Zero would introduce him, and as he finishes putting them together, his eyes would start glowing turquoise, just like Zero's, and he'd start kind of romping around like a puppy. But he's a big old boy though.
You would also see a slight glowing ring. Not really glowing, but like just very faint ring over Rizo's head.
You all get cool shit.
Why can I not switch this?
Borden just feels like he can heal people a little bit better now.
Clary's got cool shit straight away though.
That's true, yeah. Like he already had the ability on the long rest, he can make his weapons or armor +1.
Did
So
Lucian get anything?
Oh, because I'm falling, it goes to
I took
necrotic.
Pact of the Blade, so you
Mhm.
see me touching my scimitar. I can use it.
bro, find
I
a
can do
bush
it
for
on my
that.
scimitar. You can see now. You see it a little bit glowing from it. I can now. My weapon is now a magic weapon into my pact weapon.
Don't you have to spend like a long rest like doing
Nope,
that?
it's a 1 hour.
Nah. Are we sitting here for an hour?
No, but that's what I took. But that's what I'm gonna be telling you that.
So I said glowing.
Because if we're sitting here for an hour and Zero's putting the plate on.
Well, you're sitting in the middle of the road. You can do whatever you want.
I mean, do we want to try to find like
An inn?
an inn, or do we want to just kind of go off a little ways and just kind of make a camp and we can all do our thing and then start off in the morning?
Yeah. Also, I said it was a glowing ring. It's actually a dark shadowy ring.
Oh, sneaky.
Well, ain't you special?
Yeah. No. Also, maybe.
So what are we doing? Are we moving or are we doing stuff?
You
We're
are
just
close
doing-
enough on the road. You're right on the outskirts of a town. You're not in the middle of the wilderness. This house just didn't come out of nowhere. So if you keep going west down the road, you will come into what you assume to be the village of Barovia, which is what Lucian was looking for when he found you guys.
Yeah, I should just be going to town. I need a fucking drink.
Lucian, is this town like have you been here before?
No, I've been looking towards.
Why?
Probably because
Good
it's
question.
a town.
Yes. I got
Why-
lost and I've been lost for several days and couldn't find a town.
So you knew the name of this town and you were looking for this one in
Yes.
particular.
Yes. I needed
So
to rest.
where'd you learn the name, and why are you looking for this one in particular?
I learned it from another town that I actually visit called Kresk, and I heard there was a way.
Valaki. You have not been to Kresk.
Valakai. Oh, I never Valakai? Valakai? I thought okay, Valakai, whatever it's called.
I say Valaki, you say Valakai. I'm right, you're wrong.
Okay, Valakai.
I'm gonna say Valakai just to warn you, because I said it for a long time.
Yeah,
when I read
and
it.
I've been saying Valakai for the
It's-
longest time too.
It's totally fine.
I'm gonna
I've
call
heard-
it Valerie.
I've heard a lot of people call it Valaki, and I'm like, that just is not right at all.
Blockade.
I thought he was what AA Ron.
I know, right?
You done fucked up.
Leave my name out of this.
All right.
Yeah,
So you guys camping, or you guys going into town?
Going into town.
Yeah.
Down.
Okay. So
Please don't mind the
As-
fact you destroyed your outlying building.
as party enters the village, you see it's not like it was in the forest, but a mist just seems to kind of cling to everything around. So you're coming into the town, and these buildings are just like coming out of the fog in sort of a weird, scary way. As you come in, who is in the front of the party? Let's get a marching order here.
Zero would probably have X head a little bit ahead of us,
Okay.
and bark if there's trouble or anything.
I'd probably
So
be next to Zero
X
wherever
is-
he's at.
X is like what, 30 feet ahead of the party, or how on that?
Yeah, like 30 feet within sight still.
And if X sees something, like, how does his senses work with you? Like, is it like a familiar where you can see through him, or he just barks if he sees something?
He's more of a mechanical animal companion as a comparison. So like I would just give him the orders. Nobody else would understand it because he always speaks to X and his machine code that he speaks in.
Okay.
But yeah, it would just be, if you see anything threatening, bark and come back to us.
Okay. So, and then is who's at the front of the party behind X? Because things are going to be different. Because I assume X can't like read and stuff, right?
I wouldn't think so. Let me look at.
So yeah. So if he
The,
passes by a sign, he's not going to be able to read it, right?
Well, it's for languages. It says he understands the languages I speak. So I assume that's just hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So no, yeah, he can't read or anything.
So who's our tankiest person?
Me.
Either that or most
Gordon?
perceptive. Who's got the best vision?
Well, I kind of do now. I mean, once things started glowing up, I was kind of both shocked, surprised, excited, all kind of mixed bags.
Zero just starts fucking walking forward behind that.
Okay.
He's sick of the talking. He's
All right.
He's fucking hurt. He wants to lay down and fucking heal up.
All right. So roll me a perception check.
Wait, unless you're doing like a level up equals
Oh yeah,
long rest.
you're at full. Yeah, you're at full health.
Oh, okay.
Level up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he's still sick of the fucking talking, so he's walking 30 feet behind X.
All right.
Everybody else can fucking follow however they see fit.
Okay, so roll me perception checks for X and for Zero then.
I'd be next to Zero.
Nope, I got a number clicked right. All right, make sure I can clicked. Let's see, X.
Okay.
9-0. And how do I end up with multiple things every fucking game I play in?
Okay. So, as you're coming down, X bounds ahead of you and sees some stuff that he doesn't quite understand because it's written language. But he would also he wouldn't see anything threatening if that's what he's looking for. He would see, as he comes into town, a couple of ravens up on top of the buildings and a sign that he can't read and some various buildings. Zero, as you are walking in, you see a sign kind of hanging, barely holding together that says "Welcome to Barovia." It's hanging by one hinge. It looks like it's about to fall down. And that's pretty much it. You come in, and I will move you guys to a map of the village. Activate. And I will put the party token. Let's see. You are coming from the east. So you are coming down this road here. How come you guys are still on the spooky house? Get over here. This isn't even a big map.
It's still gonna take about 5 minutes for my third world internet.
That's okay. So far, we've only got 2 people. Oh, there everybody comes. Everybody but Carly.
I did say that.
There you
I
go.
don't know what you're
Because I
talking
don't
about.
have any vision.
I see a nice big black box.
Yes, the black box.
Can you guys not see your party token? Ugh.
No, just a
Nope.
big black box.
Big black
All right,
box.
fine. I'll
I
do
mean, I
this.
like the black box. It's
I'll
a very
do
nice
it
looking black box.
individually.
I don't know about you guys, but I see a big black rectangle.
Yeah, Carly's gonna take this time
Ah,
to
the village of
undo it.
Barovia. There it is.
I still don't see anything.
Yeah.
You probably haven't
I
got
haven't
my
put
token
it out
out yet.
yet.
Yeah.
I'm not even smoking. So
There it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Borden.
So
Yeah.
Borden splits across
Is there
town.
that scary house really got to him. He's getting the fuck out of there.
Fuck that house, I'm out.
So as you guys enter the town, you're gonna notice that a lot of the buildings are boarded up and empty. There's not a lot here. Continuing down this main drag, I need to make sure I'm in the right place. There we go. You would see this larger building up here is clearly a tavern,
Mhm.
and this larger building down here is clearly a shop.
I don't know about you guys, but I could surely use a drink. Let's see if we can find a place to drink. Too much shit happened in that house. I mean, too much things happened in that abode.
All
Okay.
right, so
I don't know what this drink is you speak of, but whatever.
Borden leading the way,
Woo!
sees a sign out front of this tavern that just says "Blood of the Vine." And oh wow, you guys went over here.
No,
Get
it's
outta
not ominous at all.
Ah, sounds like they have wine.
Yeah.
here.
Why did I go into a goblin voice? Jesus Christ.
Why? Because why the fuck not?
That's true. Yeah. Oh God, everything's gray.
Yep, you're moving to a new map.
Oh, okay.
So here you are outside this tavern.
Do we hear or see any type of activity going on?
Don't forget about
Uh,
X.
Oh, X. I forgot X. X.
You should never forget X.
I should never forget X. Roll me a quick perception check. Anybody who wants to listen before entering.
Come on now. It says 18 on my end.
Carly, with a snarky grin at Zuri, will get much more information than him. You can hear within the. There's not anybody talking. Maybe some low murmurs coming from the back of the establishment, but you are looking through the window, and let's see. Some of you can see, depending on what window you're at, there appears to only be one actual patron sitting at a table here, and 2 people behind the bar up there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You opening the door?
Yep.
Go ahead and open the door.
Says that.
I think we're all having the same issue as usual.
Really?
There we
Ah,
go.
No, I can. Oh.
I'm in.
Oh, all right. Okay. You find yourself in a tavern. There are two. Wait a second. You guys should be able to see them. Oh, it's because I didn't make those.
There's blackness up here if we're supposed to see something.
Yeah, that's. Hold on. I'll fix that.
It's like, it's weird.
I was
My
like,
vision cuts off just like right here.
That's not supposed to happen.
Mine doesn't. Hee hee.
There you go. So you can see two what appear to be Vistani men behind the bar, just kind of talking quietly to themselves.
I will be right back. I need to go wash it.
What do you guys want to do?
Order a drink.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Borden approaches the bar. Are you going to? What are you gonna order, or how are you gonna talk to them?
I want.
They're basically ignoring you. They have not even responded to you coming in yet.
Rude.
Gordon is going to do the best thing that you could ever possibly do and put coin on the table and say, I want a drink.
One of them will kind of look at you, grab the coin, stick it in his mouth, and bite it, and then say, what kind of a coin is it, actually? I should ask first.
A silver coin.
A silver coin.
I don't feel like putting gold on the table. that might get me killed.
The silver coin, he rummages around the bar and puts a pitcher of wine on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
And along with one glass.
Rizo is going to stick a gold coin on the table. And
He's
like, let me get around. Let me get around for everyone.
Don't bother with it. You would know not to bother with 0, though.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at the coin, looks back at you, picks it up, kind of looks at it, tucks it behind the counter, rummages around. He'll go into the back room for a minute. And then he's going to come back out with like a mini cask with a spigot on the bottom, and just plop that on the counter, and then go back to talking to what appear. They look close enough that you can tell they're brothers. I know that the tokens are identical, but they are supposed to look similar.
Gotcha. Apparently,
you better fucking not. You better fucking not.
I fucking will.
My power has been going out like all last night and this morning, and it's been holding steady for the last couple of hours, and everything just flickered like it was about to go out again.
Oh shit!
So I think we're good. No, for once the cats are not bothering me.
Right. Do you have food, or is it just beer or alcohol in this place?
He's gonna look pretty annoyed that he has to talk to you, and just be like, "No food, only wine."
It's fine, whatever.
Zuri, from where he's at, kind of like yell, kind of like from the back, and just say, "Hey, is that also made from the Wizard of Wines?"
They're just gonna actually hold on. Let me roll for them real quick. See how they react to you. Oh yeah, he totally ignores you.
Carly's gonna look at them and say, "Please ignore that moron over there." Sorry.
Without looking at you, the one closest to you is going to say "delighted to," and just go back to talking to his brother. At this point,
sorry.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say
I will when you're done.
what a day. We were just hanging out with gypsies and got here the next day. We definitely all need a drink here, so whatever you have, those caskets, keep them coming. And I'm gonna like throw a small silver coin at them.
He is going to take the coin and go back to talking to his brother. At this point, this guy is going to come down from the area that he's at, and he'll approach Zuri, since he's the closest, and be like, newcomers to Barovia, eh?
I mean, no, we've been here for a while. Don't we look like the normal clientele? Can't you tell?
He's going to laugh and be like, humor is something sorely lacking in this country.
President's just drinking, shaking his head.
And at that point, he's going to curtsy at him and say, "Hi, I am Zuri Blackshine. Pleasure to meet you. What is your name?"
Pleasure indeed. My name is Ismark. Some call me Ismark the Lesser because my father was the burgomaster of this town. Although he's now passed, and I guess that makes me the burgomaster, although it's not a title I much care for.
Well, you surely don't look like a lesser to me, so well earned, sir.
Well, if you're the
Ismark will remember
burgermaster,
that.
why don't you make some burgers for my friends here?
I don't think he said burger.
So, fun fact, when I played in this campaign, we found out that they were called burgermasters, and me and my friend spent the entire time trying to invent hamburgers in the country of Barovia, and it did not work out. Ismark will say, "Look, you look like a hearty sort. If you sit with me and let me make you a proposition, I will pay for your drinks this evening."
Zero pipe up. If you're gonna proposition Zuri, it's like a silver, I think, probably.
Ooh, sick burn. He will then lead the way back to where he was sitting and be like, "Please, by the fire is much nicer."
Got all the drinks. Carly, you want to help me carry some of these glasses? Or
I
Zero?
am back.
Gordon's just taking his entire bottle with him.
Yeah, I bought a good amount for everybody. Gold worth, so.
Yeah, there is enough alcohol here for everyone to drink at this point.
Yep.
I'll put him in the middle, I guess.
Gordon is in the fire pit.
All right.
And Lucian is still outside.
Zero
Optimus
just
is
looks.
outside.
Zero is starting to try and teach X tricks. Just kind of appearing to not pay any attention.
Actually, no, I don't want to sit next to him. Over there we go.
Lucian, we are up here.
Lucian, do you want to be inside?
Yeah, I'm trying to go inside, but it won't let me go inside.
Well, you have to go through the door. You can't just go
I
through a
am
wall.
clicking on the door.
The door's already open.
You just
No,
walk
it's
through it.
Like roll 20 now. Roll boundary, whatever it is.
And as Lucian walks in,
I
it goes.
stay away a little bit from the fire.
As Lucian comes in, it goes. As Zuri's going to go. "Oh, you finally figured out doors, I see."
Yeah, I had a poop.
Hey, it happens.
It does happen. Ismark again he's just going to kind of look down into his wine and laugh a little bit and be like, "Well, obviously you've been brought into Barovia by some means, which I am sorry for. It's an unfortunate thing that does happen from time to time. We get outsiders for the Lord to play with. If you wouldn't mind, as you are the adventuring type, I can see, I have a bit of a problem that I would really appreciate your help with. You see, my father, the former burgomaster of this town, has just recently died. And my sister, Irina... Oh, actually, Carly, make a perception check. Okay, during this whole conversation, he is just periodically looking at you. And he is going to say, where did I leave off? He says, my sister has unfortunately come under the eye of our dear Lord Strahd, who I believe is attempting to make her into another of his brides. If you would help me, I would really appreciate it. I don't have a lot I can do for you, but if you can help me bury my father by taking his body to the church and escorting my sister to the town of Valaki, where she might be offered some protection. At least that town has walls to keep the devil out. I would do whatever I could for you.
What can you do?
Well, I can offer you some maps of the area. I can offer you some insight into what is coming around here, and I have some money, but not as much as you'd think for a burgomaster. There are some complications, unfortunately. You see, the reason my father's dead is because we were trying to keep Strahd away from my sister, and he's been attacking our house, or sending beasts to attack our house, and that has driven my father into his grave, unfortunately.
So, Raza would like to see if he's lying, for one.
Okay, insight check.
And then also, what kind of beast did he send?
Your insight check tells you that Ismark is being truthful. He's not lying to you. Although you do notice that he is periodically looking, not really at anyone in particular except for Carly. He will periodically just look over at her, and then periodically cast a suspicious glance at the bartenders.
Carly is gonna look at him and say, "Okay, don't get any bad ideas. I'm sitting here because it's the furthest I can get from this dude." And she points to Zuri and says, "Are there no women in Barovia or what? And second of all, you're talking to us like we have an idea. Like, what? Where the hell are we? And like, what is Strahd?"
Ah, you're really fresh. You're in the country of Barovia, a place where no one can enter or leave without the Lord of the Land's permission. And you have been drawn in. You must forgive me. Your eyes are distracting, as it were. The two colors, it's not common here.
Oh yeah, it's not common where we're from as well. Do you know someone else with eyes of two different colors?
I don't, but they say that there is a rumor or a legend, if you will, that it is of someone bearing a curse in these lands.
Well, no curse here, unless it is to be much smarter than this dude.
So that's how you got away with that day in the forest, because you're cursed.
What? Who's talking?
Oh, I am talking to Carly. Well, talking at Carly and the guy.
But I
I'm
don't
just
see
gonna
you
ignore
here.
him.
How could you be talking?
He's right here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
For me,
Borden is just inside of him for some reason.
for me, I'm on top of him, so I thought that I was just going to be on top and hide him.
Oh, yeah, no.
And I was going to make a joke about it, but I don't see you. Where are you?
I don't think a dwarf is hiding anyone. So this Strahd, you said he lures everyone in.
He occasionally brings adventurers such as yourselves into our happy little country to, I don't know, enjoy the distraction, perhaps.
Do you know what this Strahd looks like.
He's going to pull a coin out of his coin purse and set it on the table. He looks like this, and there is a print of a man on there. I mean, it's a coin mint; it's not a portrait, but you see that he is a fair, gaunt. Like I mean, you can't tell if he's pale, but you can tell that he is, thin. And
Save you some trouble. Does he look like the guy that was on the horse?
you could make that assumption. They look close enough that you would be like, yeah, I would think that.
Something tells me we've already met this man. Rode a demonic horse.
The nightmare. Yes, that would be him.
Wait, we saw the demonic horse? I don't remember that.
Do you not remember being attacked by wolves?
I remember, fighting them off heroically, and then all of a sudden it was later. That's all I remember.
Someone was unconscious.
Yes, someone didn't make it through that fight.
If you're that new, then you might not know. Strahd is a vampire of some variety, extremely powerful control of this land. You may have heard the phrase, "He is the land." Strahd's power is enormous, and his control of this town or of this country is absolute.
Interesting. So
you're
Guess
saying Strahd is nothing to mess with, is what you're saying.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with Wu-Tang Clan, but
oh, that's not familiar with that bard.
Yes, it's actually a group of bards.
Oh,
Aren't they from Shaolin?
oh shit.
So, what say you? Would you do me this favor?
For some assistance in some strange land? Seems like kind of a pain in the ass, but we could use the help.
He'll laugh one more time. Be like, "You think it's a pain in the ass for you?"
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So he's gonna look out the window and be like, "We still have another hour or two before we really should be going. So please enjoy your drinks, and when you are ready, I will take you to my quote unquote mansion."
And it's only the 3 people in the bar that we see, right? We don't see anybody else.
Nope, it's totally empty except for them.
Zero's going to kind of lean over to Raizo and just kind of whisper and feel like, you don't happen to speak Dwarvish, do you, Raizo?
Do I speak Dwarvish?
That'd be really cool if you did.
Fuck, no.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Thieves can't and Undercommon.
What would you pick up?
I don't know. I feel like if I would have known you spoke
I
Dwarvish,
speak Undercommon as well. We can speak in Undercommon together.
I also speak Undercommon.
Don't know why.
I mean,
I don't either. I feel like I would have picked maybe Dwarvish just so I can speak to you, but
What? Well, Zero knows Dwarvish because his master was a dwarf. But I mean, you would have met. I mean, unless you would have you wouldn't have met.
Yeah,
Zero
you would have
before
already
you were-
known what languages you were going to
yeah,
know.
yeah. That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
You just whisper, be like, "Hey, so helping a sister out, that's like the right thing to do."
Yes, apparently, because it benefits us.
But is it also like? But it's a good thing, though, right? Like in general.
It would be a good thing, yes, in general.
Okay.
So, drink.
Drink.
Yeah, well,
Slash.
I don't drink.
Does this
Mm.
place look like it has the heavy layer of dust like in the creepy house, or does it look like people do come into here?
I mean, it looks dusty, but just because it hasn't been cleaned, yeah, people come here.
Okay.
You're not stuck in another trap, or are you? Death House 2.0.
It's the evil twins.
Surprise, motherfucker!
What I've noticed is Mark keep glancing over at the bartenders.
Yeah, with your insight check, yeah, you would have noticed both of those. Both him looking at Carly and also looking at the bartenders.
He's just gonna lean. Rise is just gonna kind of lean in. Like, besides you looking at our friend over here, why do you keep looking at those two?
He's going to lean close and kind of glance towards the bar and be like, "They are not to be trusted."
And you are?
Well, you're gonna have to make a choice at some point.
Yeah, that's fair. Why are they
The
not to be trusted?
The Vistani are agents of Strahd.
The Vistani. And how do you know?
Yes,
How do we tell this Vistani from other?
he's gonna laugh like loudly, just like one ha, and then kind of quiet himself and be like, you'll be able to tell."
Aren't they the ones that we camped with, partied with, or whatever?
Yes.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
The Vistani are like the
The
native
gypsies.
the native Barovians are like super dour. They wear grays and browns basically only. Whereas the Vistani usually like to wear bright colors. They're much more animated. And Ismark will tell you, he'll say, Strahd allows them free reign to leave and enter as they choose. That should tell you all you need to know.
Interesting. Found some of the drink.
So, a little time passes, and Ismark is looking out the window and like, all right, we really should leave before it gets dark. We want to be not traveling at night.
I was
And oh, you think the darkness is your ally? Oh man, I was just about this close to making that Strahd's voice.
Oh shit.
So he will take you to his mansion.
All right.
So let me move you guys. Oops, that's not what we wanted to do.
Why don't we want to be traveling at night?
He's gonna look, kind of just looking out the window, be like, as much cloud cover as there is, the vampires still are able to walk in the daytime, but at nighttime they are certainly at their peak.
How many vampires are around?
How many?
Yeah, like a lot.
Yes, a lot.
So would you say they mostly come out at night? Mostly?
They mostly.
They sound like freaks to me.
They're all dead now, mostly. Oh, there he is. What happened here? There we go.
Mostly dead freaks that come out at night.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Mostly. All right, so he is going
Nice
to
time,
walk you
please.
through the streets of Barovia and to his manor house. And as you approach, it's a large, like, nice mansion, but it is clearly in a state of disrepair. Many of the windows have been boarded up. You can see on the doors and underneath the windows, there are definitely signs of claw marks in the wood and bits of mortar that look like they've been gnawed upon. And Ismark will open the door to his lovely house and lead you inside.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
it's
I
my-
need to be invited into your house. Could you please?
But don't.
Hmm.
I'm gonna ask this, Mar. Is there a shop before the building's open? At this
There
time?
is a shop in town. I would not recommend shopping there, but it would be closed for the evening anyhow.
Why wouldn't you not recommend? Why?
I believe he overcharges for everything. He is not a honest businessman.
Who overcharges? Sorry.
The shopkeeper.
Aren't you kind of in charge of this town?
I mean, in title only.
Oh, so people just do wherever they want.
Look,
I
this
feel like
town,
Strahd
town
owns
is
everything.
dying. I'm sure you saw many boarded up windows and homes on your way in. Anyone who's able has been leaving, headed for either Valaki or perhaps Kresk, anywhere with a wall to be safe from whatever the devil sends at us.
Hmm.
Where's your sister at?
I'm
She-
sure she's with our father. He will.
Oh, the dead guy, right?
Wait, your
Yeah, he
father
will.
is dead. How is she with him?
With
He'll
the
come open the door and walk in here.
Hmm.
And if you walk in there, you'll see on a long table a body in what resembles a coffin and a young woman standing at the head of the table, kind of kneeling down.
Borden.
Borden.
Does she look sad?
She does look sad.
Oh
Rezo's
no,
gonna-
emotions, Borden's weakness. I'm out.
Mm. Zero will mutter to X, and X will go up to her, and he'll sit, and his tail will kind of like he's got like a little stubby kind of tail. It'll wiggle, and he'll kind of like like raise his paw up, like kind of like wanting to do a shake.
As soon as she sees him, he's made of metal, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
She is going to scream and fall back on her, off of her chair, and be like, "What is this?"
He will immediately leap on her and start giving her oily kisses.
She's
Oh,
like,
no.
"All right, this is a little bit weird, but I guess you're not trying to kill me, so I'll take it."
No,
I know we're talking about trying to drown you in oil.
I told him to go cheer you up. He's just a puppy. That's all. It's a
She'll
little
kind
metal
of
puppy.
tentatively reach out a hand and pat him.
Is this a fancy coffin that he's in?
No, it is like a just a plain pine box.
And the body's wrapped up just like on the map.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Zuri's just gonna lean into Borden and go, "Man, everything's just a shit show in this town. They can't even afford good coffins."
Rezo didn't have his hood up. You would just see just disappointment on his face.
just.
Yep. Just utter just sigh. So you just hear a sigh coming from the dark shadow of Rizo's face.
I'm just gonna turn
So
around and be like, "So was anyone else thinking that we made the wrong call by not sacrificing him back at the house?" 'Cause
A little bit. A little bit, yeah.
So, Ismark will be like, travelers, this is my sister, Irina. Irina, here is the travelers.
Hello, we are travelers.
Let's see, who is the closest? Rizo, make a perception check.
Clothes go great for me.
14. All right, Rizo, you are able to tell that she has a bandage on her neck. And she will kind of nod and do a little bow to everyone and be like, welcome to our home for whatever it's worth.
I'll just kind of nod. Ooh, Screw it. Just not call Rizo. What happened to your neck?
She'll kind of put a hand up on it and be like, nothing. And
Are you injured? Do you need healing?
I need nothing from you. And Ismark is going to say she does need something from you. She needs your help to get to Valaki. At which point she's going to say, I'm not going anywhere until father has been properly interred. And Ismark is going to go,
Isn't that what we were going to do, to bring your father to a church to bury him?
Ismark is going to say, yes, that is the plan, Irina. We are going to bury father, and then you're going to Valaki.
I have like a friggin' gravedigger guy. I can just do that for you, and we can just go.
I would love it if that were the case, says Ismark, but he does need the proper rites from our local priest, Father Donovich.
Do you have specific rites that you do here?
Yes, we worship the Morning Lord here. Although my understanding he's not answered anyone's prayers in some time.
Ah, I see. So having me sanctify the body would not be acceptable then.
He'll smile and be like, as much as I appreciate the gesture, no, it would not do.
Could I, by any chance, make a perception on her neck? Since
Actually, you would make that check with advantage because he did
Yeah.
say that. He did say that he suspected Stroud was trying to make her his bride.
perception.
Oh yeah, with the 19, you notice the bandage and you have a reasonable idea of what would have caused that.
I just look at her and smile. I don't say anything.
Okay. At this point, Ismark will be like, look, I think it would be best if we all got some rest, and then in the morning, come daylight, we move Father's body to the church.
And then
Is everyone all right with that arrangement? He's looking straight at Irina this whole time.
that's fine. And then after that, we get our reward. Or you help us out.
Yes, absolutely.
Take your word for it.
All right. So I didn't make the upstairs of this map because I didn't want to.
Fine.
So you guys retire to your rooms upstairs, but in the middle of the night you are awoken by howling. And if you come,
I was actually going to do something at night, if that's possible.
Same, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
You can go ahead first, Lucian.
Yeah, I was hoping you go first.
Oh, I'll go first. Mine's simple.
Okay.
Honestly, because I have proficiency in poisoning or poisoner's kit.
I would like to kill everyone.
I wasn't gonna say that. Maybe. I was gonna see if maybe what would it take to create some poisons that I can coat my weapons in.
Okay. So let's see. If you asked for a workspace, Ismark would have directed you to the kitchen.
Okay.
Which is over here.
Would you like me to go over there?
Yeah, we'll put you over there. You're gonna have to
Zero Herd workspace he would be following too.
Okay, we'll say so. You follow.
How do I get in there?
There's a door up here.
Oh, up there. Okay.
And go up there, and then over here. And there's that door. So basically, these two rooms right here and right here are a space you could work in. The kitchen looks barely used, like maybe just to throw a couple of meals together periodically. But yeah, you're able to attempt to make a poison thing there, and we'll resolve that in a minute.
Alright.
Lucian, what did you want to do?
Well, everybody's gone to bed and doing their thing. I'm guessing no one's in this room.
Yeah,
Everybody's
so
leaving?
everyone will be upstairs, unless is anyone else going to be doing something at night instead of resting?
I mean, I'm going to be getting my plate armor set up, getting my hammer
Okay,
all
so
built.
we'll say you and Rizo and X are going to be in the kitchen when things happen. Oh my God, cat, get out of here! And we'll leave Lucian in this room, and everybody else will be upstairs, unless I'm wrong and somebody else wants to be doing something in the nighttime.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing Zuri would be doing is looking at these odd etchings that he never recognized and just kind of trying to make up a clean space and just look at them and figure out why he can see in the dark now. So he's just going to be kind of like finger tracing the ruins and looking at them and seeing how weird they look.
Okay, so Borden, Zuri, and Carly come up into this room. Borden, you're already there. And I'll move Ismark and Irina up there. And we'll say that the people in that room are upstairs.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh God,
Okay.
I need powdered silver. No.
So, Rizo, the way that I work, if you want to use your poisoner's kit or something like, do you want to make potions of some kind, is you do it over a rest, which is what you're doing, and then you'll roll a check to see if it worked.
Okay. What check would be for poisoner's kit?
So for a poisoner's kit, let me see what will make sense for a poisoner's kit. Usually, it's people want to make potion like healing potions, and it's a medicine check.
I want to do the opposite.
Yeah, I mean it's still kind of a medicine check.
Kinda. What? I got
Let's
a plus
see.
0 to that.
Ooh, Lucian, yeah, that'll work, but give me a minute and we'll get you situated. I mean, really, medicine is the only thing that really jumps out at me as something that checks out for this check.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll medicine check.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Fuck outta
Okay.
here.
Plus 0, and I got a 19.
Nice. Okay, so you are able to make a vial of poison, and let's see. There's just a potion of poison, right?
I wasn't trying to make
And-
a potion. I was trying to make something so I can coat my weapons.
Yeah, right. But a potion of poison is a thing in D&D Beyond that you can equip or that you can
Potion.
use. I think.
Let me look. Inventory, equipment.
Listings.
There's several different poisons.
Are they listed under magic items, or are they listed under?
Kit, potion of poison.
Yeah. There's I think you have to just look up potion and look at all of them.
Yep, potion of poison. I got it.
Okay, potion of poison. If you drink it, is this something?
Yeah, that's a drink.
Okay, that's a drinking one. Hold on. I know there's a poison something somewhere. Poison, basic. There we go. You can use the vial of this. You can use the poison in this vial to coat one slashing or piercing weapon, or up to 3 pieces of ammunition. Applying the poison takes an action. A creature hit is poison with the poison weapon must make a DC 10 con save or take poison damage. And okay, so with a 19, I'm going to say that you are able to make 3 vials of basic poison.
DC of 10 takes 1d4 poison damage. What happens if they pass it though, which more than likely will?
Basic poison.
Doesn't say.
If they pass the save, then they don't take any damage.
Doesn't it
okay.
stay on until it's used? Is that kind of how it works?
It lasts for a minute after you apply it.
Oh, really?
What if you just put it in the sheath so it's always bathing in it so it lasts longer?
Ooh. So that way I don't have to waste an action before combat kind of thing?
I'll tell you what we'll do. For now, you have 3 vials of basic poison. There are not a lot of options for poison. Like you either have the super basic dumb poison or like super potent poison.
Right.
I mean, if he speaks
we'll make-
Undercommon, maybe he's run into Drow before, so he could know Drow poison. That one's not too terrible.
13 for an hour fails. Nah, I
Yeah,
mean,
you might knock him on. So sometime between now and next week, you and I can just make a homebrew couple of different kinds of poisons that you could make,
okay, that'll work.
and we'll just put those.
You can look on D&D Beyond too. I'm sure there's a million on there.
Yeah, that's probably true. So we'll just find a couple that we like, and we'll make those available.
Sweet.
Because yeah, I don't care for the poison varieties, especially if you're going to be doing this a lot. We need to have more varieties.
Yeah, for real. I probably
okay.
will. Be.
And then
Oh,
Lucian.
motherfucker.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm not proficient with heavy armor, just medium. I thought it went up to heavy. Since I have the plate, could I effectively use half of it to make half plate?
Yeah, I'd allow that. Since you integrate it into yourself.
Yeah.
You're not actually wearing it. I'd say that you have blacksmith's tools. You'd be able to make that work.
Yeah.
Lucian, is what you want to do secret and we should go to the other channel, or do you care if everybody hears?
No, it's they don't. Yeah, secret.
Okay. So meet me over on the secret channel, and everyone else talk amongst yourselves for a little bit.
Wow.
You
For
already
now.
trust him at all. He's been evasive about every question he's asked him. Every single question.
And he won't sit next to the firelight.
He's fucking.
Did we? When he described his character, did we actually see what he looked like? I can't remember what he looked like.
I don't think he described it very well, honestly.
He looks
We should ask him when he
sketchy as
comes
hell.
back.
Yeah.
He looks sketchy as hell and is probably a secret vampire.
Oh, I'm sure he's a not a vampire. What are the D&D class called?
Damper.
Dampier.
Yeah, Dampier. Yeah. I'm assuming that's what he is.
That gives me an idea
Also,
what I can try.
Also, when we mentioned bringing Narina to Valaki or whatever, I thought that he used to live there. Didn't he?
Well, he said he had been there.
Yeah. So I don't know why he's pretending he doesn't know where that is.
Was he saying he doesn't know where that is?
He just didn't really say anything about it. So.
Well, it doesn't say anything about anything, though.
So in other words, someone who's really good at telling if someone is lying should start insight checking him, because mine is not that great.
Zero's been trying to and failing.
Yeah.
I have a +2 and advantage on insight.
Hey, there you go.
Also a mirror in my possession.
Yes, just hold the mirror up to me. Is it a silvered mirror, though?
I believe so. Hold up.
Because only a normal mirror wouldn't work. It has to be a silvered mirror.
It says steel.
Oh,
it doesn't work then.
I've got a silver crossbow. Should I just
just back here? Hold this.
with it?
Uh-oh, they're making rolls.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's okay. I can tell if he's lying. I have an insight of +5.
Hey, thank you.
I'm proficient with it. That's all Broden does. He fucking reads the room.
Oh god.
He punches things when he reads things go wrong.
Hey, there you go.
He looks at you, thinks, I don't trust them. Bam! That's all he does. Oh, he also sanctifies the dead or whatever, but
Yeah.
That's a lot of rolls.
Yeah.
Man, if I had this level, I could have turned giant and tried to rip the bricks off the wall.
All right. So is Undercommon only used for like Drow?
Anybody that lives in the Underdark, but yeah, it's only Underdark people speak it.
So
for
Drow,
you,
Snarf, Nibblin.
yes.
Drow.
So if for you to know Undercommon, you either had to have spent time in the Underdark or in a city like Waterdeep that has people that kind of go back and forth a little bit.
Damn, I think I only picked that because for some reason I thought that was what vampires would speak. I don't know why.
No,
they most definitely do not.
I honestly, if there's a campaign where Undercommon is going to be absolutely most likely 100% useless, it would be this one.
Well, what would be a better thing? Because I don't really know the language. I don't know the areas.
I picked Dwarvish for mine for story reasons because my master was a dwarf. I mean,
Well, other than story reasons, what would have been a better one? Because
what's a race that Raizo might have hung out with growing up?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Dwarvish would have definitely been a good choice considering you have a dwarf with you.
But he doesn't know that though.
Yeah,
This is what he learned as he was growing up.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I got Undercommon because I thought that's what hags speak, and I was raised by a hag, so that's why I got that. But I actually googled it now, and it's actually giant apparently that they speak.
Mm-hmm, yep.
Yeah,
hags speak giant.
I need to learn more about the languages in D&D, to be honest.
And and Zero will let Raizo know as soon as you find a weapon that's at least as good as the one I've infused for you. Let me know so I can switch that out to something useful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with you having that. I want you to be able to hurt stuff really bad with me, but
Right.
if you find something comparable, I can make use of that because that's limited in what I can do.
Okay.
All right.
Lucian
and I are back.
All right.
So I don't want to step on any RP stuff going on here, but just letting you guys know that we're back.
No, we were just talking about languages and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
and yeah, I kind of heard the end of that, but yeah, if you want to retcon your character, we can totally talk about stuff like that. I'm totally fine with
changing. The language.
Yeah, if you want it to mesh, if you make alterations to your backstory, because like I've made characters that I periodically somebody be like, oh, I feel like this is something that would go in their backstory. We can retcon some stuff and make it work. It's
okay.
It's not going to be a problem.
Gotcha.
Anyhow, so over the course of the night, Raizo doing his potions and Zero working on his armor stuff. Everybody else upstairs resting. You are awakened by the sounds of a pack of wolves howling outside. And if you come out of your rooms, you would see Ismark coming down the stairs to the main room.
So he's coming from like one of these two set of steps?
Yeah, so if you want to be down on the main floor, then we can just kind of arrange ourselves. And he would be running towards, I guess, a window to look out. The windows are boarded up, but there's slats, so you can kind of see between the slats outside.
Oh, see in here now?
Yeah, so we go back.
Yeah, he's up here.
Okay, so I would probably be.
Sorry, I moved him into the main room, and then I realized there were no windows there. So
yeah.
So it's morning now, or
no? It is night.
Excuse me.
I guess I should.
So
I should turn the.
How long has it been? Like since we got here, because Zero would have set up his stuff and then gone into sentry mode.
Okay, I would say that you would have been here long enough to gain the benefits of a short rest or of a long rest. So.
Okay, spell slots. Woo.
Does this
and
we just leveled up anyway, so.
Does this seem like about the same time of day or atmosphere as when we first got attacked by the wolves?
It is nighttime, and nighttime is when you got attacked by the wolves the first time. So,
Okay.
a safe assumption. Ismark is going to look out the windows, and anybody looking out the windows is going to see some wolves out there. You can hear the sound of howling coming from this direction, and from this direction. And then towards the front of the house, you would be hearing the sounds of howling and snarling, but significantly louder, like a much larger creature is making it. And Ismark is going to be like, shit, they're making another attack. They've already killed my father. They want me too. He won't rest till he's taken Arena to his castle.
Is there a way to
Arena is going to come downstairs.
Is there a way to whisper in Foundry to someone? I see how I can send it private to GM, but is there a way to send a message
to whisper to somebody?
Like /W the name.
Well, that's roll. Yeah, you know how you do it in Roll20. Is there a way to do that?
I think it works the same, actually.
All right, Rise. I'm gonna
try it real quick.
Yeah, here. /W.
Type a secret message and see if it goes through or not.
Right.
Yeah, because in Roll20, and I tried /W space, and in Roll20 a name pops up for you to choose from. No.
Can everyone see that?
Yep.
I don't see it.
Yeah, no, it says Rizo20.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, Rizo20.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Oh, so I gotta spell your name wrong when I do it. Wait.
Yeah, just put /W my name. RAIZO.
It works.
Yeah, because if they just did something, nothing popped up for me that they even.
No, I don't see anything.
Yeah, it doesn't even show that we're whispering.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm not whispering to Rizo right now.
Okay, just checking.
Is there a space between the W and the name, or no?
No space.
Okay,
The
just
space
in
is
case.
No space between the W and the name.
Oh, I put.
No, it's /W space name. That's what I put.
Yeah.
And then space your message.
Cool, just for like future, you know.
Yeah.
The whole party's just whispering to each other.
Can you believe this shit? This is garbage. So, you can all hear these wolves outside, and we've got about a half hour till we're done with our time here. This is going to take longer than a half hour, so if you guys want to call it here, and we'll start next session in initiative.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll work.
Does that work for everyone?
Yeah.
Or we can get going and call it mid-session, mid-battle, which is always a pain in the ass. So.
I'm good with stopping. I whispered something to Rizo. Could we? I mean, everybody else could leave, but if Rizo, well,
yeah, I'm good. I'll role play it out.
You good to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, hey, maybe can Tom and Tom, can we switch to the secret channel real quick? Actually, if we're pretty much done.
Yeah, we'll meet you guys over there.
Okay.
I'm still gonna try to do the thing with the mirror.
With what?
Nothing.
Oh wait, just look at myself and see how vain I am. You know, see if.
I
can already tell you're too vain.
I don't like this.
Actually, that was kind of one of my things. I was going to try to fancy shoot like people and see if Tom makes me roll with disadvantage because I'm looking over my shoulder.
But you should attach the mirror to your weapon.
True. Then I can always look at myself. Perfect.
Well, no, attach it the other way. So then what you do is you put it over your shoulder and look in the mirror. Or like around a corner and look in the mirror to see where you're aiming.
Yeah, angled mirrors that way. Yeah, I can it's a smart shot.
Just oh god, there's a vampire. I don't want to stick my head out. Put the crossbow out with the mirror. Aha! Pew pew.
It is. I do get some cool features with these runes, though. I can redirect someone's damage to somebody else.
Oh, I think Lucian's a good tank. Redirect all damage to him.
No.
Just
I got stuff up my sleeve not to get hit anymore.
Well, exactly. You won't get hit except for by this redirection, so you're
Yeah.
fine.
No. I have Misty Step now. No one's touching me.
I mean, okay. I have range spells. I can touch you if I want to.
I have Shield, Armor of Agatha's, Blade Ward.
Does Armor of Agathis only work on melee stuff?
Yes.
Protective magical force surrounds you, manifests with a spectral frost that covers you and your gear. You gain 5 temporary hit points in the duration if the creature hits you with a melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
the creature takes 5 cold damage.
You can shoot them all you
shoot
want,
'em.
and it'll be fine. Just don't.
Although it's going to suck that once I get multi-attack, then I have multiple chances of nat one-ing. Fuck.
Right?
Attack. Shit. Party's dead. Sure, throw sharpshooter on everything. Why not? Get a plus 10 to damage to everything. Be a giant. I'll take it.
Yeah, I think you're actually now doing more damage than I am on the crossbow because obviously we've diverged paths. I'll double check it.
No, I think we're still the same right now, but once
Yeah.
a short rest, I can turn giant and get additional damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you can.
Oh, you guys should give me a crossbow. Let me take a couple shots of it. I have +0 to my dexterity, so I'm sure a crossbow is the perfect weapon for me.
Definitely.
Okay. So, let me get on my calendar. So next week, I can do next week, but then after that, I'm gonna be on vacation for a couple weeks. So
Gotcha.
You're going on vacation for 2 weeks?
That's awesome.